Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Five Guys and Jordan. I am your host, Joe.
Hi, I'm Logan.
I am Tyler.
And I'm Jordan.
Man, we are really good on keeping track of an active upload schedule.
We really
Mhm.
are. We're really good at that.
There was
But-
conflicting
One of our best
schedules.
qualities.
It was really our fault.
To be fair, last week was my birthday, and I didn't feel like it.
It was
happy
my birthday
birthday boy.
My
It's
birthday
not
was
my
this
birthday.
Monday, so
Your birthday was what?
my birthday was on the 13th. It was this
13th
Monday.
of 13th of what month?
June.
Huh.
Oh, what? Your birthday can't be closer to this recording than mine.
Oh, you were born on gay month?
We both
We were
were.
both born in gay month.
Oh
It's
my
over for you
god.
guys. It's over. It's over.
How?
We should have canceled this recording too. This was supposed to be your birthday week. Damn.
Well, he already got to play 7 hours of Dead by Daylight. Come on.
No, he probably he wakes up at his computer playing Dead by Daylight.
Like, he wakes up and he's already playing it. Like,
You
he wakes
see,
up
I'm
haunted by it.
I'm on it all the time. I'm on it in my sleep.
Oh yeah, Jordan got a new microphone, which is why his audio might be
Really
a little subpar this
bad. My
time.
mic broke, so I needed to buy a new one. So I just bought the cheapest one I could on Amazon. I didn't want to.
You said it was
Fucking-
$40.
Yeah, but I
I
wanted
got
one that was
my
still
microphone
decent.
for at least
I
30.
expected it to be better than this, low key, but hey, it's got good sound quality for me. But it's got terrible fucking mic quality, obviously.
I guess.
It's a beautiful microphone, Jordan. Don't feel self-conscious.
It's a beautiful beast you live with.
That name.
But,
I love playing Dead by Daylight.
okay, buddy.
It's not even that good of a game.
This burden you
not.
carry is huge.
You've sunken hours of your life into a subpar game.
At least 3.
Oh no, it's not even subpar. It's terrible. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't even give it that much. This game
Alright.
sucks.
Alright. Come on. It's not that bad.
I mean, it's an okay game. I think it's okay. I think for an asymmetrical horror game compared to most, it's good.
I'm telling you. that
Asymmetrical
tutorial-
horror game. Stop calling it that.
The horror part's not the important part. The important part is it's asymmetrical multiplayer.
Oh, that hit? Are you fucking serious?
Are you
Sorry.
still playing the game? Oh my
You know, what's
God.
funny is, before the recording started, I was joking about playing Doom during this podcast. And doing the exact same thing that Jordan just did right now.
Yeah, but you know why Tyler didn't do it? Because he realized that was a dumb idea.
Oh
Jordan.
my god.
Well, I promised them I'd play with them, and I didn't want to fucking leave y'all hanging. I don't know. I'm trying not to be an ass. I'm crouched.
Why don't you just
Oh my
clone
God, you
yourself and get another Jordan to play with with your other friends?
Get the Jordan with an A.
Yeah, get a Jordan. Get the Jordan with an A.
That would work.
I'd like to mention that in our podcast topics, we have 2 of them that are talking about kings.
That is true.
And also one of them is misspelled. And I didn't realize that I misspelled that whenever I put it. Because I had a fun topic. What would you do if as king? Except I spelled wood wrong, and I didn't realize I spelled wood wrong until right now.
Where is my
What would
kingdom
I
located?
do?
Where is it situated?
Yeah, I need to know, like, what's my infrastructure?
Well, it's obviously a caste
agriculturally-
system.
Would it have to be a caste system?
I think it would have to be because it like kind of comes with the monarchy, unless it's like modern day, like the Queen of England
Well,
type stuff. Then it's like, kind of
only
weird.
even during the medieval period was it really a caste system.
Yeah, but fucking.
Well,
kings were
then,
little
yeah, it's gonna
bitches
be-
when it
it's gonna
wasn't
be
the
like
caste
the-
system.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a caste system,
Is it?
but in
That's kinda
modern day.
lame. In modern
So like
day.
India.
Yeah, kinda. Like you're just gonna like it's gonna be feudalism, but in like an unmarked location on the earth.
Just somewhere random.
Yeah,
So, do
just
I
like
have
choose
all
a
the
place in an
food that I
ocean and just like
need
make
and,
your own like big
like,
settlement there.
how's the economy? Like,
Yeah,
Because you're the king, you decide the economy.
that's
well, I
that's
kinda
not how that
don't.
works.
Yeah.
Okay, so like just an unmarked island in the middle of the Pacific.
We're on an
Okay.
island.
So we really don't have much of a big our economy is like a village.
About
Yeah,
twenty
same size.
A
thousand
village with like a
kilometers
market
from
square
end to
at
So,
end.
most.
okay, is it like Minecraft Villager? Like,
What?
Villager?
It's
Village?
like a kingdom.
Level?
It's like a castle.
It's a small little,
It's
it's a
a
tiny
full
little
okay.
like, it's
Well,
like a
actually-
tiny little country
We're like
where
bringing
there's like
feudalism back.
3 towns.
Feudalism.
There's like 3 towns, feudalism,
So, this
and
is
you're
a
a king.
modern day castle like beat. Like we're a king today, but
Yeah,
we're still like a feudal system.
yeah.
Bro, I just call up my homies and get some actual like technology in there.
Well, you see, like the king will have like all the good technology, and the peasants will have
Like the nuclear warheads.
yeah.
I know. Yeah.
How else?
Like
will
if
I
you're like
wage
if you're
war
a
to make my
knight.
Well,
kingdom
as a
larger?
I
king,
forget. Hold
I
on,
would
I need to
make
go look at
immigration
like the
illegal.
feudalism
So,
pyramid.
Well, they
no
wouldn't
one
be
could
able to
immigrate.
leave if it's on an island.
well, that
You'd
that
be
just
able to
goes
leave.
without
You'd have like
saying.
your own private jet or something.
Well, of course, I'd have to leave for diplomatic reasons.
What I
but-
would end up doing is building a gigantic navy and slowly take over the islands of Japan. Like, slowly. Like from the
Very
inside
slowly.
out. Like they'll become spies and take over the Japanese like embassies and such. And then they'd get to the center of the country one day, like all of them, just spread out like across it, and they just slowly start like killing everyone to their ways, like to the ocean.
Honestly, I'd rather do that with North Korea.
They have
Take
weapons,
over.
like they have a lot of weapons and stuff.
But
and
their
Japan's
people
pretty
don't. So
big.
when you finally take over, I mean, like you're golden.
You're
Like
telling me, oh, their
There,
people
you already
doesn't-
have like a brainwashed, conditioned people to work with. I mean,
Bro, but they're the same kind of people. Like you usurp their due, they're probably either gonna think, "Wow,
They're-
I don't,
well, they
I don't
think-
give a fuck at all," or
a lot of
"Holy
them have
shit,
been
they killed Jesus
prophesized.
No,
Christ."
it's gonna be
Yeah.
like a mega mind situation where like you're not free, you're just under new management.
so yeah, exactly.
You're gonna turn into
And
Titan.
a lot of them have been brainwashed by propaganda into believing like Kim Jong Un is like a god king or something. So they would have thought that I killed their god and they'd bow down to me because I'm obviously superior than their god. So
You think so?
yeah,
But then
that's
they-
what a lot of
then-
pagans did when Christians would cut down pagan idols.
But what I would do is I'd end up asking you if you poop, and if you answer yes, we'd know you weren't really a god. As Kim Jong Un did not need.
Oh, I would never claim to be. I would just claim to be more powerful than their god.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then I'd shoot you in the head, and your plan would fail. Because my kingdom would be so much cooler. Because we'd already have.
You know
conquered
what?
Japan by then.
I'm gonna have a Pope car, so you won't be able to do that.
Okay, well, goddamn, a Pope car.
Well,
Wait, like
I'll just
what?
blow it up with the nuclear warhead that Joe said I was allowed
Yeah,
to have.
well, I'll have my own
You're only allowed to
CIA
have
that will
one.
kill my
You're just
own
gonna
people.
waste it on him.
I'll take the rest that he has.
He only has one as well.
He took over North Korea. He'd have all of those.
Yeah, I did take over North Korea, so you know.
See, what I would do as king is that I would take my island, and then I'd get like the top scientist, because scientists are going to replace the nobles.
Mhm.
That's the only thing that's going to change in the feudalism pyramid is that there's no more nobles, just scientists. So it'll go kings, scientists, knights, and peasants. I'd take all of my best scientists and I'd make them like turn into a rocket island that's in the sky. And then like
Yeah.
I wouldn't care about anyone else because I'd be a sky person with all my sky people.
So that's what you would do as God King Joe.
Yeah.
That's kind of lame.
Our main
interesting, I
export
guess.
would be like Rice 2. It's like Rice but the sequel.
All right. What if you? Let's change the question a bit. What if you had a country the size of Mexico, right? And
That's
you
a pretty big
had
country.
the near the resources of America. Not exactly, but near it.
Like more
Maybe
or
like
less.
the yeah. And then
More or less.
That
Yeah.
was a question. That wasn't
yeah. um less, it would be less.
okay.
And then you can establish any form of government you like, from like dictatorship to like monarchy to like any government type you like. What government you said no?
I don't think
Theocracy.
anarchy is a government type.
Anarchy
Oh, it's
is
the
no
lack
government.
thereof. Yeah.
Anarchists overthrow governments for the sake of getting rid of tyranny. That's part of anarchy, is
usually.
because of a government being tyrannical.
Well,
Isn't
that's
that
why
just
they
like
are
isn't that
anarchists,
just
but they
like the
usually don't
plot
want to
of the
replace it
Forever
with the
Purge?
government.
Uh,
They usually
just
don't want to put
someone
in
to
their
go
place.
over them.
no,
Yeah.
that's not.
Overthrow the king!
Should eat a burrito.
Anarchists are usually like a step further than libertarians.
Mm.
Yeah.
See, I would make it a theocracy.
Yeah, what religion are you submitting to?
The ocracy.
My own.
Oh, you're gonna make up your own religion like Muhammad did?
Muhammad
Kinda.
Ali.
Yeah. Yeah, Muhammad
Yeah,
Ali. That's
you
our
know, the
religion.
Prophet Muhammad Ali.
He got in the ring once. What a legend.
You know, I actually did make my own religion for my government class whenever I had to make an island that set it up its own government. Because this was literally just a school project I had to do.
What was
Nice.
your religion about? Like killing
Yeah.
innocent
It
people?
was like the Aztecs, but replaced the sun god with a giant crab.
So it's just
Okay.
a sun god that is a crab?
Yeah, but they also fucking hate lobsters. Can't stand lobsters.
Why?
That makes sense.
Because they're not crabs.
But
They're
then
like
they-
a false
So
prophet.
do they eat lobsters a lot since they don't like
No,
them?
they just kill lobsters.
But do they
Yeah,
eat
that makes
crabs?
sense. Yeah, checks out.
They do not eat crabs. They eat mainly chicken and beef.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Why would you think otherwise?
If
I
I
like
was
chicken,
them, I'd
so-
start cracking as many crabs open.
Jordan,
see if
what
I can find
form of
some
government
crab
would
That's what
you
crabs.
makes
set up?
you get your.
What form of government? I don't know. I don't think that far into things ever.
Okay.
I'd make an oligarchy.
I mean, I could look and see which one I like again. Like I have. them
Okay,
all
you
written
do
down.
that, and I'm gonna get
Ah.
unnecessarily in depth while you do that. So I've thought about this quite a bit. You have 3 different powers that the government has in any form of government:
So
the
what do you
power
have,
to
like, seven
enforce
powers?
laws, to interpret laws, and to make laws. Right?
So just the
and
U.S.
we-
government?
Yeah, no. Well, we do have those as separate branches, which I would do also. See, what I would do is I'd form a parliamentary style republic where the legislative branch, the branch that makes laws, would be split into a Senate and a House of Representatives, one based off population and then one based like equal for every like or whatever you want to call it, like province, state. You can use whatever
Religion,
term you
race.
want. No,
No.
not for those.
Never
For every piece of land that's recognized, there would be an equal amount of like senators. Basically, I would keep the legislative branch the same. The executive branch I would change from a president to a monarchy, and this person would have absolute power, but he would be limited by the laws that the legislation makes. So he would have basically like an executive order. He'd have an executive order, but he'd be limited by the legislation, and he'd be limited by, this would be constitutional, so he'd be limited by the Constitution. And he basically can be king as long as he likes. So this would lead to kings being kings their entire lifetime, because no one's going to give that power up. And then he has to choose an heir, right? And the heir he chooses has to come from a prestigious, like a very specific, prestigious school. Meaning, how I envision this going, because governments always find a way to be corrupt, is he's going to get his son to go through the school, and he's going to choose him. It's probably how that's going to go. But I don't really care. And then
He's living in this government right now.
no, it's going to be a little bit different. When
It's
it
in
comes to the
Mexico.
judicial branch, it will stay. The courts the court aspect will stay the same, but I'm going to levy them a new power where they basically are in charge of that school of educated minds, basically. And a lot of those people who don't get selected in the king, I would imagine, would get into politics and would run for office. And then senators won't be elected; they would be chosen by the judicial branch. So only the House would be elected.
So basically, you have the American system, but the president's term is for life, and he chooses the next president, and the judicial branch
Yeah.
goes to school.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man,
and it's
you
Mexican.
would be great at going to California with a cardboard sign and looking like an absolute hobo.
Yeah.
Your ramblings. Or New York subway station.
Yeah.
Hey man, I put a lot of thought into this.
Man, I just do an oligarchy, dude. Just an oligarchy. Simple.
Oh,
That's-
you're just gonna
that's
decide
fair.
the fate of a country with the boys?
Yeah, that's the entire point. The idea would be like a bunch of dudes get together and just like start passing laws to fuck with specific groups of people.
What if we made an entire frat house a government?
That would be awful. The
That would be
government would
awful.
collapse within a couple days.
It would.
What if we put a bunch of drugs in the water supply to make everyone fall asleep on Friday?
Guys, as a
That'd be funny.
national announcement, Tuesdays are keg days.
What the fuck?
Thursdays, you're studying for ACTs. You got to keep your scores up.
Everyone in
shut
the
up.
country.
I hate that. I hate that.
Join us this next week as we induct a new boy into our frat. A new boy is joining our government.
Alpha Pi
A new boy.
Omega.
Alpha Pi Omega.
That's the name of the country.
That's Apo.
I love Apple. Give me an apple, please.
Okay, we should go on to our other king topic, which is how we would usurp. That's not how that word is. If cash is king, how would we usurp them? What is that question? Are we asking like, how do we make something that's better than money?
How do we usurp cash if cash
Wait,
is
I
king?
never even got. What?
Jordan, go ahead.
No,
You have
don't.
the
No,
floor.
it's fine. It's fine.
No, Jordan, you have the floor, please. Jordan, please, you have the floor. Give it back.
Okay. I want to be a military government. I want to be Genghis Khan, but successful. There you go.
What do you mean?
I don't really want to be Genghis Khan. I'm just saying. That guy has a lot of flack on him.
Oh, and by the way, Joe, I did not misspell usurp. Usurp is spelled that way.
No, I'm just saying I pronounced it wrong.
Oh, I thought you were being evil.
No, I simply had a. It was a simple tongue twister.
You're crazy, buddy.
Okay, you can
I'm
can
cutting
now
you
say-
off.
Don't cut off my tongue. But anyway, how would you usurp? I did it again. It's not usurp, it's usurp.
Take him off the throne, put him back there.
Well, what do you mean by cash is king? Is there just like a pile of money on the
Hey,
throne?
people always tell me cash is king.
Oh, Logan, you and your wacky antics.
This is just what I hear. This is why I said if cash is king, because I don't fully understand it.
Okay. So a person made out of money.
You could say that, I guess. It's just
Or would it
cash.
just be like several presidents?
I don't know. If cash was king, I'd probably like take the throne.
Yeah, I think fire would be pretty effective.
I disagree because it's so flammable that it would end up spreading around a lot and probably end up doing a lot of collateral damage. Probably end up getting you harmed in the process, and also starting 17 different wildfires.
Where is his kingdom located? California?
Yes,
Oh.
that is his throne. It is upon which he is situated. And by he, I just mean they. It's cash. I just tend to refer to things as he. So that's what I did. It's more of a they, since it is money.
This is quite the cash conundrum.
What? Never say that again, please.
You always put me down, Logan.
It was weird.
Okay.
Like, I get the question's a little weird and all, but that was a really weird thing to say. Like, that was really strange.
You don't like the way I use my words?
No, not at all.
Okay. I'll write this down for your performance review.
I don't hear any writing.
Though, I mean, I'm not going to do it now. That would ruin the audio.
Joe, you're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
This is
Liar,
crazy.
liar, pants on fire.
That's not
Okay,
true. My
Mr.
pants are
Dead
not
by
on fire.
Daylight.
Your pants are flaming.
Look, I know that we're going through quite the heat wave, but my pants are not on fire.
Alright, guys, we're getting off topic. How would you usurp cash?
Use jewels.
That's a decent one. I'd probably just stick with the
Jam.
gold bars, like promote him in the upcoming polls, so that he'd get a higher recognition, and
Yeah.
I'd get him to the front of the what's the term I'm thinking of? The rebellion. That's what I'm thinking of. Just get him to the front of the rebellion. He become leader, and they'll promote him as a leader, and eventually they'll work together strong enough to usurp Cash from his throne, cut off his head with a sword made of gold, and then the gold bars will take the throne.
Yeah. The thing gold bars and gems has on cash isn't durable like gold bars
That
and
is true.
gems.
That is
And
true.
also, cash doesn't shine. It's not shiny.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily true though. I've ever put like a little piece of tape on a little dollar before, then it becomes shiny.
That's why. Do you think like if the president was a bit more shiny, that people would like them more?
Like if he was made out of stained glass.
No, like if he was like really bald.
No, I think he would hate him if he was bald.
Okay.
Do you think if he was schizophrenic it'd be funny?
Well, I mean, like I'm sitting here and I don't think it's that funny.
Okay.
I don't find a lot of things funny because I have very terrible humor. Anyways.
I personally feel like if the president had schizophrenia, like not Biden, I'm not saying that he should get schizophrenia. I'm saying if our president, like somebody became president and happened to have schizophrenia, it might be a little silly.
Yeah, that would suck.
That'd be like that person would be like president for 2 days.
No,
Yeah.
he would not resign.
That's not like he doesn't have a choice.
He would not get impeached. He's too good.
He's too good.
He'd be our best president. He'd be like George Washington, but since he's so old, he'd have dementia and schizophrenia and like all the illnesses.
Okay, so we're just bringing George Washington back.
I got called
mean,
an asshole
it
for
could-
saying George Washington is a cool president.
Well, he's probably actually pretty warm.
Yeah, he's also probably like a skeleton, maybe.
So actually, he's probably pretty cool. Yeah, no, I take it back. He probably was warm during his like time in office, but nowadays he's probably pretty cool.
Probably is.
So Tyler, why don't you say anything on this?
He's probably having fun.
I just want him to unmute his microphone.
No,
He's
Tyler.
probably
we've had quite the trend of these episodes of people leaving in the middle of recording.
Maybe we shouldn't record these at the worst possible time.
I
That
feel
is-
like we should do it later at night. Is that weird to say?
I wouldn't like to do it later, but it is just a
I feel
really
like it's the
awkward
main
period
time
of
when most people are available, though.
Yeah.
People are coming back home from jobs. People are, I don't know.
Because
Maybe
the
I'm just-
one guy here who has a job.
The one guy.
Wait, Nathan doesn't have a job? I thought Nathan had one.
He's
never told
football.
us.
Yeah, that's why Nathan isn't here for this week and I believe next week.
Oh, he's in. Oh, yeah, because of football. What?
Football.
Football.
Yeah, he is in
Butterball.
varsity. I'm pretty sure he is in varsity, so that would make sense. Yeah.
I don't know where that is.
Imagine liking sports could not be me, I think.
Bro, you are like the most unathletic person I've ever met. You look like a little twig.
Thank
Are you
you.
talking
You're
about,
welcome.
Joe, honestly, there's still sports for people like that too, though. That's the
Yeah, it's
thing.
called esports because I'm an epic gamer. Have you seen my flicks?
Bro, you get
Have
like
you seen my...
7 kills in a game of Garden Warfare 2.
What? You've been
That's
called
7
out.
more than a person with 0 kills.
You got called out.
Bro, 7 kills is like your record.
It's not my record.
I'm telling you. What is your record? It's actually probably like 15.
For like most kills I've gotten in the multiplayer. I don't know.
I have no
Nor
idea
do
how
I
many
care.
you have.
The highest I got was probably in a fucking Gardens and Graveyards match in Garden Warfare 1.
But you have like
Well,
8
yeah,
kills.
of course.
Jordan.
That's the longest game mode.
Yeah.
I had a match the other day where I got 72 kills.
What?
You were in that match, Joe.
I was.
Yeah. I was playing.
A couple days ago, I tried playing Chomper and Turf Takeover. I got like 20 vanquishes and then realized how much pain I went through just to get those 20 vanquishes.
Did you just
Fucking-
suicide chomp the entire time?
Chomper is so bad in fucking Garden Warfare 2, I feel like. I
It's
don't know.
bad in general.
Nah,
it's even better
it's-
for this game.
Yeah, they were pretty bad, honestly. I don't know. I feel like there's so many characters with abilities that just counter him overall. So
In
it's
general,
like,
it's
Too many
completely
characters that have
counters him.
abilities.
Too many characters in that game. That's why my favorite Garden Warfare game, Battle for Neighborville, is so good.
oh my fucking god.
Shut
No,
up.
stop
It has
talking.
way less characters.
I hate that fucking
Okay, I have a. Let's talk about a very controversial topic. When is Morbin time?
It's whenever you want it to be.
Personally, I feel like it's anywhere between 7 and 8 p.m. I'm sorry, 8:01 p.m.
8:01
Well,
p.m.
we all know that morbing time is whenever you morb. It's whenever you do the action of morbing. So really, you declare when you are going to morb, and it is morbid time.
Yeah, but like I can't morb.
Well, then I guess you don't get to decide when it's morbing time.
Well, can you morb?
I've lost my ability.
So you
To
used to be
morb.
able to morb.
Yeah, I used to.
You're like the animorphs, like that book series.
And, yeah, something like that.
It's crazy that Morbius happened to be an animorph. Like
It
he's
is kind of weird.
He's just
Like,
a
what are the
vampire
chances?
bat one, you know. It's crazy.
What would you want your Animorph to be?
Oh, this is coming out of red field. I'm sorry, left field. Why did I say red field? I don't know.
Oh, your Animorph would be Redfield?
It'd be Red Foo.
Red Foo?
Yeah, from
What is that?
LMFAO.
I don't know what it is. Googling it.
I choose an elephant. I want to know what a human being looks like when they're halfway between human and elephant.
You know, there is this picture of Red Foo with a tiger, so, I mean, this Logan would want to be an Animorph of a tiger.
No, I want to be an animorph of Red Foo.
If I...
That's not a
Oh.
bad Animorph.
Wait, we need to be a bad enemy?
No, I'm just complimenting his choice of Animorph.
Oh, okay.
Red Foo's got a zebra on in this shirt.
Yeah, I'd probably
Why is
probably
he
want my Animorph to be a worm.
Why does he have a shirt that just says
Why a
"Get," and
worm?
then
You'd
there's a
never be
zebra
able to
that
see
says
again.
Crazy.
I have zero clue what either of you said.
Oh,
You'd never be able
I was
to see
mentioning
again.
that Red Foo has a shirt that says "Get," and then there's an image of a zebra, and then it says "Crazy."
Yeah, I want my Animorph to be an earthworm. Because I'm just curious of what it's like to be a worm.
Not very good.
Well, yeah, but so like Tyler said, I mean, you don't have eyes, so you can't really see.
Okay,
You
then
don't
I'll
have
be
a
a slug.
digestive tract.
He'll be a worm with eyes,
I'll be I'll be a worm that's a slug.
Yeah.
but you won't be able to
guess.
dig.
Well, I mean, if you're a slug, you'd have to watch out for salt, but you'd be pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta watch your sodium intake. 'Cause That's a
Man, what I would love to
Hooligan.
be underneath a moist log.
bro.
I want to be a sea turtle so I can break the record for the amount of eggs laid.
Gay? Would you have to be a
God,
woman?
that is a powerful opening, Jordan.
Wouldn't you have to be a female turtle so it wouldn't even work?
Well, I mean, I never said. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. Like, I mean, I didn't think about that part. Honestly, I kind of forgot.
Let's go. Jordan wants to be a
shoot.
trans
You
turtle.
forgot his
I want
gender?
to be. I forgot I have to be a woman.
Jordan just came out as trans. Everybody on game.
I'm trying
mode.
to.
Let's
I'm trying to
go.
remember which animals can lay eggs though that are male. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, that's like
No
that's
male can lay an
You want to
egg.
be a seahorse?
That's not true, Tyler.
I think it's only like the seahorse. The
I mean, I think
males
being
get
a
there.
seahorse would be pretty cool.
You could be a hyena, a female hyena. You'd be able to keep your penis.
Oh shit.
Do not mention this again, Tyler.
Maybe I want to be a hyena now.
Jordan, do not mention this again.
What do you mean? I'm not gonna mention it ever again.
That's
What
it.
the
I'm
fuck
adding
am
a
I?
new rule. No talks about hyenas.
Nah,
Female
I'm just gonna.
hyenas.
I'm just gonna be a fucking wolf. I'm gonna be Lycanroc from Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Like-
Lycanroc from Pokemon. Which one?
Dusk form because
Okay, he's gonna turn into
Yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog. He wants to be Shadow the Hedgehog.
I forgot which one was Dusk. Wait, hold on. No, I want to be Dawn.
Jordan, shut up.
Dawn?
I think it's Dawn form. I don't fucking
Isn't
know what
Dawn
form.
that thing that happens when the sun is doing that thing?
Yeah, it is.
I don't
It's
fucking-
weird.
You
I'm
can't
making
turn
this-
into that.
I'm making this way too complicated. I'm a Python. That's final. We're done.
This is why
Okay,
I'm
he's a
done.
snake. He's a
This-
cold-blooded killer.
is why
Let's
mine
go on
was
to
You
the
know,
next
can I
round.
change my answer to a
God
roly
damn it.
poly?
Roly poly.
That's not a
Yeah,
bad.
I'd like to roll around.
Can I keep my
Robots
answer
are
as Red
bad.
Foo?
Yeah, you can keep your answer as Red Foo.
Thank you.
How tall is Red Foo, actually?
I have no idea. I'd probably just
I-
shrink like a foot.
Yeah, it'd be really funny if you just, like, shrunk.
Well, it wouldn't be noticeable because there'd be a big afro.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered we're on Spotify. We have to upload consistently now. That sucks.
Oh, he's 6'2".
Oh, he's like actually my exact height. That's
okay, so the
perfect.
only thing that would happen is that you'd grow more hair and become a little tanner.
And then I'd start singing Party Rock. And then after
Okay.
that, and then I'd sing Sorry for Party Rockin'. And then I just like have it on loop. I'd like go back to the first song and then do the second one like over and over and over again. Yeah.
What would happen if you told a horse to go break a leg?
It would do it immediately as it follows every command
It would probably get really offended and it'd like tweet about it, and you'd get canceled on Twitter.
would
How
hold
can a
up its
horse
hoof
tweet?
using its hoofs.
Out.
Would it just like crush the phone it's tweeting on?
You're asking
What do you
that
mean?
and
It
not
just
how
was
it
a
got the
song.
phone.
Well, I mean, like, if the horse managed to get offended by what I'm saying, then I assume that's a smart horse.
Well, it has a
Yeah.
computer, Joe.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, it's
it
gonna
just use
fat
the
finger
keyboard.
everything unless it's
It
a
just use
really
the
big
keyboard.
computer.
Just use the
That's
keyboard.
why they have that thing where they can like use the mouse to like have a digital keyboard. It's a lot easier for Mr. Horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
That.
Yeah, I probably would break a horse's leg.
Well, you would intentionally.
You owe me money. Breaks his leg.
Oh my god.
Jordan, do you know the thing about the horse broken leg?
What? What did you just ask him?
The horse break broken leg. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm gonna need a little bit of a repeat. If I may say.
Okay, well, Jordan, basically, whenever a horse breaks its leg, it's an unusable horse and has to be put down.
Yeah.
Horses can't lay down on their side.
Mm-hmm.
So your animorph is a horse, right?
No.
You
So
positive?
Jordan, your animorph is a horse with a broken leg, yeah?
My animorphs is a python. Animorph is
What?
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 My animorph is a python. I fucked up. I can't speak, dude.
He's got that gun
I
from Call of
respect-
Duty.
It's got the Python from Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the Black Ops 1 Magnum from in the fucking.
You open up
You
the
call
mystery.
upon your animorph powers, and you just turn into a gun.
Just imagine-
you just see I'm just a python on the fucking floor, and you're just
I'll
like,
stop
oh,
this bank robbing.
It'd be
And
fucking
the-
hilarious.
you just see a snake crawl into a bank, and the fucking it just turns into a gun. The gun is just floating, and it's
Man
just like.
turns into snake. Snake turns into gun.
That's the stupidest fucking animal, but it is.
Dude.
No, I'm just
Okay.
saying you are a person that turns into like a 357 Magnum.
Yeah, that is true.
Like you just walked into a bank and you see a robber, and then you use your powers, and it just turns you into a gun that's like in the air, and then just falls to the ground and discharges because its trigger fucking gets flung back.
What's your power? I can turn into a misfiring pistol.
I can turn into a gun that I can shoot, but I cannot keep in the air, so I can't shoot it at anyone.
It's kind of a partner relationship sort of thing. Do you
Literally-
have anybody who has hands?
Fuck. I trust Nathan. I'll
Never-
let Nathan own me.
This
You
is a
should
bit
need to have a
weebish.
partner on you at all times.
But have you guys heard of that one light novel where it's that time I got reincarnated as like a sword, basically, is what it is. And then as the series, the protagonist is a sword throughout the whole thing.
That sounds awesome.
Oh yeah, and
That's
then like
awesome.
Donabun doesn't like. How many people fucking use him? A bunch of people.
I haven't
fucking-
read it. I kind of want to read it. I kind of want to read about the adventures of a sword.
Did you say
Because
Oh, no.
I'm like, as you can imagine, the main character driving the plot is his owner, the person who owns the sword. Because he's
So
a
is
sword.
like the
he can't really do
narrator
much.
a sword?
Yeah, like it's first person, and the person speaking in first person is the sword, but like it's a story basically about her, from my understanding, because
So
the
the
sword
sword-
can't really do things.
This is like
It's
that
a-
time I got
What was it,
reincarnated
just
as
some-
a slime.
It's literally just.
Well, I don't think it
Yeah.
is the same title, but that's
Why
what
is
I would
there-
look up to find it.
Why is
Here, let
every
me find the
fucking
exact title of
shows,
the thing.
novels, and anime and manga like they always have the time I get reincarnated. I can't think of any other
this
creative
is like
name.
that time
Let
I
me
got
find the
reincarnated
title.
as
Let
a
me find
spider.
it. Let me find the title. I
Yeah,
actually don't
literally,
know.
I'd
no.
say the time I got reincarnated as a Magnum.
What are
This
those
is
called
like the
again?
time I got reincarnated as a refrigerator in a fantasy
This is like the
world.
time I got reincarnated as a Rick and Morty cup.
Morty.
Yeah, reincarnated as a Rick and Morty cosplay. Is that what you said?
No, I said cup. I said cup.
So
Rick
it's
and Morty
reincarnated as a sword, as I think is what it's
I got
called.
the time I got reincarnated as a PlayStation controller.
Reincarnated as a sword. It sounds like an interesting.
Reincarnated as a Switch with drift.
Is an interesting. I would love
That
to
does sound
actually
like a very
read it.
interesting read. I don't know. Like I think I've been mistreating my sword. I should
So,
probably read it.
Bro, what about
Is
the...
it just
Oh, they have
like-
a manga.
is it just told from first person, or is the entire
I don't.
thing?
I haven't read it. I haven't read
Like,
it, Jordan.
Bro, what about...
I just
like-
know it's like the main character. One of the main characters, like the person that you follow, is the sword.
Bro, what
I swear
about
to
the the fucking light manga, the light novel Reborn as a Vending Machine? I now wander the dungeon.
What the fuck?
Amazing. Oh, it's gonna get a anime television series in October.
I feel like-
2022.
You're
I feel-
joking. No, you can't be serious.
Oh no, that's
Is it
real.
bad?
It's real.
That's what- Yeah.
I'm
I
starting.
wasn't.
to find-
Why would I lie to you guys? What kind of
How is this
deceiver
Because
do
that
you
doesn't
think I
sound
am?
real.
Adaptation. This
think
would
it's
just
bad.
I look
walk into
up-
these dudes.
You wanna know
I
how
tried
I
to go-
discovered the series? Actually,
How?
Hmm.
I discovered it while pirating a different isekai,
What isekai?
the slime one.
I reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
a-
no, that's
I-
the first thing that popped up whenever I wrote "I'm reincarnated."
That time I got reincarnated as a slime is great. I love
No,
that
yeah,
time
it's
I got
just called
reincarnated as a slime.
reincarnated as a sword. There is no eye. They're a little unique. They decided to get rid of the time eye was.
Yeah, it's not like I Am Legend.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
real. They're wielded by like a cat girl.
I guess so. I need to read it. I guess.
Shibuya.
For the first 3 hours of my day, I'd sit around and do nothing. So I guess during that time, I'll be reading this. I'll give a review next podcast.
I don't
guess.
know, man. The anime television series adaptation will premiere in October 2022.
I mean,
Bro, it's gonna
I
fucking
mean,
dude, that'd be fucking hilarious if that shit like it's adapted before fucking Chainsaw Man.
It started in October 2015. Little did they know about 10-ish months later, 10-ish years later, they're gonna be on the big screen. Fucking
What?
sword talking.
Looks like Chainsaw Man.
I don't know if
already
it actually
has
talks.
episodes out. I don't
I
know.
imagine it doesn't talk. Like, how would a sword talk?
I imagine inner
Words.
monologues.
Well, I mean, like, I thought you meant communicating with the owner.
Are you eating bread right now?
Not bread. I'm eating a hamburger.
Which has bread.
Is bread?
Well, it's not just bread. There's meat too.
Oh, he's a meat eater, guys.
I do eat
Meteor?
a copious amount of meat.
Is it just a burger in between two buns? You don't have like any other toppings on it or anything?
Well, there was 2 burgers in between 2 buns, and in between the 2 burgers there was cheese, but the other burger slid out, and then I ate it separate.
What a burger.
Oh, so you tried a double cheeseburger, but then one of the burgers fell out, so you had a slice of patty with cheese on it.
Basically.
The fuck was that?
Can I get a caramel frappuccino, please?
Sorry, that's my chair.
Squeaky motherfucker.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
come into this house and try to squeak?
I move in it all the fucking time, so just crease.
Okay, Logan, I have a lot of questions for this next topic.
Are you gonna do the Scribbledorp scabbard?
Maybe. What does that mean? Please tell me what that means.
It's a simple question. It's a simple
Scribbledorp.
yes or no question, Joe.
Scribbledorp scabbard?
Yeah,
Does the Scribbledorp scabbard?
it does.
Yeah.
You guys made your own language, like, over the school year.
No, we didn't.
It's
Dude,
unofficial.
Yes, we did.
We
Scribbledorp scabbard.
For it to be a language, the words have to mean something.
They mean something.
How would you
Scribble-
guys feel about
Yeah,
like
I mean,
next like
Scribbledorp
April
is-
Fools? Like we record on April Fools, and the entire podcast is just us making only like speaking in that language.
How would you tell this on the podcast? And if we did something like that, it would obviously be in dragon speak from Skyrim.
We just learned. Oh, we learned a dragon language.
I feel like the only people who would watch that podcast are like conspiracy theorists who think they're getting onto something about aliens, and then all of a sudden it's like they just find out it's a bunch of fucking teenage kids being fucking dumb.
Oh my god.
You know, I actually kind of want to learn the dragon language from Elder Scrolls, because like if you just start speaking that, who's gonna know?
Yeah,
No?
yeah, no, you could
Nerds.
literally say whatever you want. And that suits someone like you, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler, that's definitely a way to like get punched in the face.
Sure.
probably.
It's like if you knew how to speak Latin. Yeah, nobody's gonna understand what you're saying, but you can't talk to anybody.
That is true.
Well, you
You
can
only
talk
talk
to
to
like
other
a
nerds.
priest.
Bro,
Most
most motherfuckers
priests
don't
know
know
Latin.
Latin. They don't know it.
Yeah.
They fucking
Yeah.
know fucking 20
That-
words
well,
in a
if it
row.
was written down, and
you
if
can
you
read,
if,
like you can read.
and then if you
it.
spoke it slow, they would get it for sure. If you just started like natively speaking Latin just super quick, like a native speaker would, they might have a little trouble. Will not lie.
Tyler goes to churches and goes up to like the priest and goes like, "I am speaking Latin. Do you understand me?"
So true.
Will you marry me?
You can't say that to the priest.
It's not.
Well,
so
it
he would
depends if you go
marry.
to a Methodist church. If you go to a Methodist church, you could say that because the priest would be a woman.
No, I'm trying to get them to marry
That's-
me, not to marry me. God, fools.
Oh,
Wow.
you want them to turn you into the next Virgin Mary?
No, I want them to marry me.
Or
not to
what-
marry
you
me.
don't have
I
to be
need a
that. I mean,
priest
there's a
to
lot
get
of
me
women.
married.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's the difference
I love
between
marriage.
exercising someone and exercising someone.
Yes.
I love marriage.
You love marriage?
No, I don't.
I think
actually
he
really
meant to
don't.
say porridge.
Oh, you love
Yeah.
porridge. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, yes, I love the porridge from
Be
the
careful of these three bears that I know they're
from
dick.
yeah, the Three Bears.
Dude, I don't know who this woman was, but like I was hanging out with my friends, like these three bears, and like this like a woman broke into their house and started eating all their porridge and sleeping in their beds. Like they were out of the house, like they had just left, like because they wanted to go get some food from the convenience store down the road. But I was still there. But like I was standing like
You
a
didn't stop her?
lampshade. Dude, I was role playing as a lampshade at the time. I couldn't do much. But
You were a
I
lamb.
couldn't do anything for the
But I
imagination.
saw her do all this stuff, and I was so confused. It was so weird. Like, who does this? Also, I was scared for my life. I think she had a gun, or
Sorry,
just
guys, I was
really golden
choking
hair.
on my fucking Dr Pepper.
Oh, okay, Jordan.
You need a
Fucking
doctor?
Dr. Pepper?
But
Yeah, I drink
He's an
Dr Pepper.
MD to murder.
with my story, like eventually the bears got back, and they noticed that the door was open, and they knew I didn't open it because why would I just leave it open, you know? And they came back inside, and they saw me, and they asked me what was going on. I said nothing because I was role playing as a lampshade. And they went
Yeah.
upstairs to find the little girl sleeping in one of their beds, and they got so pissed off, they like picked her up and then sacrificed her right on that spot.
Wow.
Damn.
Right on the bed?
No,
Okay.
there's a spot in the middle of their floor, like a polka dot.
Oh, okay.
Like a
They have
singular polka
sacrificing, like, rug. or
Yeah,
something.
like, it's just a dot on like the wooden floors. Like in that spot, if you kill someone, like the blood will drain through the floorboards,
Oh,
like
yeah.
directly on top of the lampshade.
On you?
You were still a lampshade?
This is all a ritual to turn me back to normal.
I love the dog.
Oh.
I was cursed by a witch to continuously roleplay as a lampshade.
I hate when that happens, dude. Like, there was this one witch who knocked on my door, and I wouldn't let her into my home, you know, because she was a stranger. So it was like, you're evil! You didn't let an old lady into your home! And then she cursed me to be a frog. And I was like a frog for several years, dude. It
Dude,
was
that
rough.
sucks.
You know,
Like,
It does.
I do.
like
remember
I
that.
haven't been hexed in my life yet because I mean I don't know. I carry some like sacred sage in my back pocket. Then I watch old women run away from me, so I know that I'm like witch proof. But one day I'm afraid that sage isn't going to be there, and then boom, I get turned into a bonsai tree.
The problem is, even if
That
you
would
have the
really
sage, like that only wards against those like witches. What about them warlocks, man?
Yeah. The warlocks, if you ever piss one off, you, like, forget like frogs and bonsai trees and lampshades. Like, it's over.
He turns
Like,
you into a gargoyle, and now you're working for him for $6 an hour, and you're like killing children that try to go into his house.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
a sad thing to happen.
It's not good work. It's dirty work. He doesn't give any raises. No raises. And in this economy,
It's terrible.
no.
It's horrible. It's not even minimum wage.
it's not.
But he does provide housing, so like.
Yeah.
But the housing is a specific spot on the rooftop.
Yeah.
He does not provide.
Well, you are a
food.
gargoyle, so you no longer get affected by the
do
rain.
turn into a stone statue by day,
Yeah.
but by nighttime you have the power of flight and $6.
And the need
I like
to kill
some.
children.
Yeah.
I would get paid $6 and have the power of flight to kill children. Like it might,
But
it
it's not
might
your
like.
choice, you know. It's not like you applied.
Well, that's why every like Sunday I go out and like just like go play a game of poker with like some warlocks so that they know that we're cool. I purposely lose so they know that I'm cool.
So you're just basically paying them off.
I like losing.
Yeah, but it's a cooler way because it's poker.
Like, what if you accidentally won once? What would you do?
Probably be turned into a gargoyle.
Do you just
Kill
fold
children.
all your really good hands and play all the really bad ones?
No, I play all of my hands, but then like eat one of my good cards and I fold their laundry.
That doesn't make much sense. I don't think you've played poker.
I know, yeah, I don't think you know how to play poker.
Well, the warlocks don't know how to play poker because it's some new 21st age
It's
technology
no,
that
it's
they don't
not.
understand.
It's fucking cards and little chips.
Do you think a warlock has time to play poker? They have time to
Yeah.
learn poker.
They've
They only
been
have time to
playing
play
it
it with
with
me.
I mean, warlocks do have a decent amount of free time. With, like, you know, they have gargoyles guarding their property. They automate a lot of their stuff. Like, they have a decent amount of free time.
And they
My friend,
typically
I mean-
do things to prolong their lifespan.
True.
Yeah, my
Like,
friend Dave
I
got
met a
turned into
warlock once at a
gargoyle.
Oh,
pub.
fuck yes.
I met a warlock once at a pub. And,
Sorry.
and
Have you still been playing Dead by Daylight this entire
No,
time?
I wasn't playing at all, and then I decided to just play a match all of a sudden, so.
that's nice.
Sorry.
I think a warlock's gonna get him next.
Yeah.
I think you're
for
in a
real.
warlock's little bottle, and like he's simulating a real life, and you know you're just living it.
Oh, no wonder why he took so long to join us.
Yeah.
Because the warlock lost his bottle.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, that almost reminds me of that time I met that
I like
warlock
warlocks.
in the pub, and I was talking to him, and he had prolonged his life to such a degree that he was like 4,000 years old.
Logan, did I
Wow.
play Titan when I played? Not Titan. Well, that was wait. Yeah, there was a Titan class. Didn't I play Titan in Destiny?
I have no fucking idea, Jordan. We didn't play Destiny together,
Yeah, we did. We played it sometimes.
bro. That's like the equivalent of 2 strikes.
Huh?
I have like 2,000. Well, not 2,000. We're like over 2,000 hours on Destiny 2 alone. Fucking 20 hours with you, Jordan. Well, not even 20 hours. Fucking 40 minutes playing the game with you is not something I'm gonna remember that well.
Where'd
He's
this come
basically
from?
saying he doesn't care about you.
Okay.
No.
I have a lot of time on those games.
Destiny 2 is also a bad game.
Shut up.
Okay.
You've never played it.
Yeah, but I've heard poor opinions of it. So other people gave me their opinion, so I don't need to make my own.
Aren't you the one
Just
who
get
goes
stupid.
on and on about how much you vehemently despise Destiny 2?
It's not-
No.
It's not good.
Because I don't know anything about Destiny 2. so I
Not
can't say
you,
anything.
Logan.
Sure. But Joe's the same kind of guy to complain about a video game that has literally nothing to do with him.
True.
Calling you out on that The Last of Us remaster shit you were talking about. It's stupid.
Your argument
Deep.
that doesn't make sense, but I'm not gonna argue with
Are you talking
because
about
your
the
hobby
new
is to argue.
remaster?
Yeah.
Yeah, the remaster.
Or
of a
well, it's a more of a
remaster.
it's a remake, but yeah, I don't
Joe's
I don't
apparently really upset about it.
I've seen like screenshots comparing like scenes, and I honestly think it looks worse.
I agree.
It's less
but, like,
stylized.
Who cares?
Yeah, me too. Me too. But
I told you I only use that picture to gateway into something that I wanted to talk about.
It was stupid. Your idea was stupid.
Listen, trying to argue with Logan is something that I will never try to do because his hobby is arguing with people.
yeah, that's my hobby too. But I can't do it verbally, only over Twitter.
No, but I mean, like, he's in the debate club.
Yeah, I'm on
He
Twitter.
literally, like, watches debates.
I literally am on Twitter 24/7. I
That's
couldn't
not
see your
the same
point.
thing.
Basically,
It's
an
equivalent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my
It's
God.
just how it is.
You know, I've gotten a Muslim to block me in 3 tweets.
That
That's
must be a new record.
Yeah.
I believe that. I believe that entirely. I believe
And
that.
he didn't just stop at blocking me. He already had a thread arguing with another guy before I joined the argument. And in 3 tweets, he had blocked me and deleted all of his tweets in the thread.
Oh,
Yeah.
You knew
that's
any
a
percent
quick
world
draw.
For real. I speedrun that.
record. Yeah, you crazy.
That's like you walked into a bar that already had a bar fight, and some guy just like looked at you, like you didn't even do anything or say anything. You just fucking like looked at him, and then you're immediately knocked out cold.
It'll happen.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
Going down to Billy Joe Bim's bar. Just happens that I get a $56,000 hospital bill. It happens, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
I
out
wish I
another
could visit the
mortgage.
hospital more often.
Bro, I don't even know what that means.
I wish I
That's-
could visit the hospital more often. What?
He
I was. What do you-
doesn't
what do
know
you
what a
mean? There's
mortgage
nothing-
means.
Yeah, that was definitely what
He
he was
doesn't know
referring
what a
to.
mortgage
I
means.
don't know what a
Oh.
mortgage is. I'm so
Oh,
young.
It's a form of loan
I
from
turned
the
12
bank.
yesterday.
a little mortgage.
A little morbage.
I only know.
No.
No.
It's over. It's
Put them
over.
back.
It's over.
Someone's called me a more bitch. I didn't know what it meant at the time.
More
And then
bitch?
I
More.
realized.
Mortgage.
There's very few people.
Someone called me a more
Uh,
bitch. I don't know why. So they just called me a more bitch.
There's very few. There's very few people who use the push to talk in Garden Warfare, because everyone usually just toggle mutes everyone. But there's those few people who are willing to talk, and oh boy, is it so much fun.
Dude, yeah, no. Some of them say some fucked up shit.
Logan and I met this one guy, and Logan just said, "Man, can't wait for that Among Us 2." And then it just turned into us talking about Morbius the entire time.
Yeah, Morbius was actually his uncle, believe it or not.
Believe it or
Yeah,
not,
I was there.
you weren't.
Most Garden Warfare 2
Hey,
players
Joe,
are
you
just
don't-
people
you don't
who. No, you want to know something that's cool about Garden Warfare 2? People who play the game for fun.
Or they're hackers.
That
Yeah.
too.
Or they're not playing it for fun.
The online, the Steam version is definitely plagued. I tell you, with hackers.
We've seen
Oh
like
yeah,
five.
that's because the Steam version apparently is crossplay with like some other version that's already been out for PC. I can't remember what it was called though.
Origin,
Yeah,
you need an
Origins.
Origin account.
Origin.
It's just
And
interesting.
apparently the hackers have been there. So yeah.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. Why did you say that?
He's got a funny name.
Like a stillery that makes beer and alcohol.
It's like, how do you still? And if he's been doing that, how long has he
I
been
love
doing that?
alcohol.
And doing.
You know what? Logan? I have a gorilla on my desk right now.
Mr. Doing. What's up?
That's cool. That's cool, Joe. I'm gonna start
Pretty
referring to
cool.
myself as a bad bitch.
Was
Like
I thought my
a
dog was
resume,
just straight up
it's gonna
finished
go
the
down
door,
whenever
and I
you-
was confused for a sec.
I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, that's what that was my goal, my end goal, actually.
Man,
Tyler loves talking over people to make it as confusing as possible to
I
hear
don't
them.
think that's his idea. I think it's just so that he doesn't get interrupted as frequently. You know, because it's like if you talk over people, they're more likely to shut up,
It's true.
and they become less confident in themselves, and it's pretty cool.
I do like ruining other people's confidence.
That's why he got Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, to be fair, everyone on there already had a little confidence.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. It's a nice job.
That's like you say that you fight chickens whenever you crush eggs. You spawn killing.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh shit! In guys, in a few minutes I'm gonna go take my dog out. But I'll be back. Trust me, I'll be back.
The episode's gonna be fucking over by the time you come back.
No, it's not.
How
Just
She
bring,
long
just
is
has
it
just bring your
ago?
microphone with you. Just. No,
I mean,
just get on-
I could join on my phone. I
Yeah,
don't
join
know.
on your phone. Get us outside. Let us hear that air, that hot,
You guys
hot
can-
air blowing to
Yeah,
you.
you guys will be able to hear the Missouri hot air.
Very hot air.
Alright, Joe, can we talk about your topic that you put in there? Oh, he muted himself the moment I asked. What a
Who?
coward. He's so scared.
Talking about Tyler.
Joe.
Oh, Joe.
He's the one muted.
Yeah.
I can't see. I'm DMing someone, so
Okay, buddy.
I am.
Yes, your buddy. Yeah.
What topic of who to whaty?
The one that you put in there.
Oh, how we would deal with the wet bandits?
No, the other one.
Yeah,
The
they're
more
one.
recent one.
We need to discuss banana prices.
It seems like a good idea. I looked it up, and apparently here in Walmart, it's $1.39, like 39
For-
cents for a average bundle of bananas. 58
Alright.
cents per pound,
I'll be back, yo.
and also it's 20
Oh,
cents
or,
for
actually,
a
never mind.
banana, or 50 cents per pound.
Alright, I'm
That's
gonna leave
pretty
the
cool.
call. I'll be
But you
back.
can also get plantains.
Jordan, you don't need to tell us this.
You can also get
My bad.
plantains, which plantains are 68 cents per pound, and they sell
How much?
per pound.
How much for like banana chips?
Why are you getting chips that are flavored with bananas?
No,
Yeah.
dried bananas.
Bro, why do you want your banana to be dry? It's not gonna be good.
Well, I think banana prices are way too high if I were to afford bananas for my monkeys.
Personally, it's not that expensive. It's only $1.39 for around 7 bananas.
Well, I think it should be free
free.
because banana is a right to man
But
and
you-
monkey.
But just buy some seeds or just collect them and then start planting them.
Mhm.
It'd be hard to collect though. You probably have to buy them since they're genetically modified to the point where bananas have practically no seeds. Their seeds are so small that you eat them without even noticing that they're in there. It's crazy.
That's so true.
It's very true indeed.
The plantains, on the other hand, those little fucking bananas with like only seeds in them and like a little tiny bit of the meat, you could definitely just take one of those and start planting those seeds because those ones are fucking huge.
I love hearing people call the fruit of a plant the meat.
It's the correct term,
It's called the fruit.
bro.
That's what the fruit is.
Bro, it's a proper term to use. This is like whenever you get onto Nathan's case for saying his high school career. It's the right thing to say.
I just told you that the right thing to say. Okay, I can understand the career thing. Like, yeah, that is his high school career. That's just a funny way of putting it. But legitimately, it's not called the meat. It's called the fruit.
You can use both. They're interchangeable.
No, they're not. It's not meat.
Bruh. What do you call it with a vegetable then?
What I call
You
the
call it
vegetable?
the meat of the vegetable.
No, it's the fruit of the vegetable.
That doesn't make any sense, you stupid fucking bitch.
Biologically, the fruit is just whatever surrounding the seeds. So if we genetically modify the plants, the vegetables, to not have seeds in them, that doesn't change it from not being the fruit.
I kill
He's
you.
so mad right now.
I kill you.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Yeah, it's the meat. It's the meat. We go meat plants now, I guess.
You are foolish.
Oh, I was muted the entire time.
You fool. Am I the foolish one now?
I looked up definition of meat, and the second one that I see here is the edible part as of a piece of fruit or a nut.
So I'm still right. That vegetables aren't called meat. It's still the fruit of the vegetable.
Bruh. That was unrelated!
It was the last thing we talked about. And it proves that I'm right.
It was not the last thing we talked about. The last thing we talked about was the definition, you fool. You dummy.
Okay.
You dummy. How could you not remember something?
Jordan
Short-term
just
memory loss
sped
habit?
ran. Jordan just sped ran his letting his dogs out. He picked them up by the collar and threw them outside.
Wait, sped run? What do you mean?
He's calling you sped.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm saying that you
Oh, yeah,
left,
that was
and
me.
in 0.5 of a second, you're back, which I assumed means the dogs are outside.
Oh yeah, no, the dog. No, the dog. As in, like, I have to walk her around. That's why I
doesn't
joined
have
to call
dogs.
him.
He's currently outside enjoying the breeze of
I have
90
to walk
degrees.
her around. I live in a trailer park, Joe.
Look at me, I'm
93
Jordan. I live in a
degrees
trailer
right
park.
now.
Strike them down.
Oh my god, you're so crazy, Jordan. Can't believe you get to live in a park.
With slides and swings.
So true.
I was thinking
Shut
more of like a national park, you know, like with all the plants and animals.
And slides and swings.
They do have those.
Yeah. You know what they don't have?
Yeah, but Joe, those are called playgrounds.
Are you telling me that your park doesn't have a playground? Because then it's not a park. It's a prison.
We do have a playground, but yeah.
Why do
Okay,
they
then
call them parks?
They don't move.
Yeah.
And why don't we call everything parks?
Well, it's like a title.
What does
It's a
it mean?
prestigious title. You have to earn it. You have to go
Yeah.
to park school.
How do you get the title? Like,
By going to
Some
park
guy
school.
in, like,
No,
a
I mean, like,
it looks
do you have to go through a certain amount of years? Do you have to get like a
no, like
certain
this dude
graduate.
will like walk up to you. He'll have like a hat that looks like a cowboy hat, but isn't a cowboy hat, and it says like Ranger Bill.
It's got
And then,
rhinestones all over it.
and then like he has a tag that says Ranger Bill, and he's like wearing all like brownish and beige clothes. And then he goes like, "You're a park." Gives you.
Yeah.
You're
So
I
look out-
almost earned my
look out
title
for
and then I was
Ranger
F
Bill.
on.
He'll give you that park promotion.
yeah. Let's give it up for Ranger Bill.
Give it up for Ranger Bill.
My mic doesn't pick up clapping.
I can't.
Pick up clapping, specifically clapping.
It doesn't pick up a lot of
this
stuff.
entire time, and we would not have known.
Wait, hold on. You guys want to? Wait, do I need to clap?
No, not anymore.
No,
You missed your opportunity. Your window is gone.
he's given up for Ranger Bill.
Windows of opportunity.
Okay, Jordan.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that Ariana Grand?
Wait, what?
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 Man, what? That's you're gonna get a record one day,
Is that
bitch.
Arizona Grande? Is it Arizona iced tea? Green tea?
Arizona iced tea? Is that Arizona speak and spell?
Is that Arizona Grande?
Is that 99 cents Arizona green tea?
Is Ariana Grande supposed to be a coffee or a person?
She's supposed to be Cat from
He's not.
Victoria's Secret.
You
Yeah,
did not just ask if she's supposed to be a person or a coffee.
I'll take a tall mocha.
Tom Mocha gets on stage, spills over, everyone's like crying and clapping, holding
It's
up
like
lighters.
3rd-degree burns on the front row. You shouldn't have stayed in the splash zone.
That'd be awesome if like you go to a concert and like they have like a splash zone and it's just for them like throwing hot drinks on people.
It'd be better if it was like a Slipknot concert or something and the front row just gets covered in blood.
That's Carrie. That's Stephen King's Carrie.
I don't know who she is. Who's Carrie?
Oh, I'm too young to know that.
Who's
Like I said,
Seinfeld?
I turned 10 yesterday.
How are you so old?
Yeah, yesterday I turned 7,
Whoa.
almost double digits.
See, you were so old.
On Monday, I turned 4.
I thought a
Jordan,
new
you're like
person just joined the
56.
call, Jordan.
My dad finally let me play Call of Duty on the PlayStation 3, guys.
Hello. Yesterday I turned 32.
In my Ford.
I got my red Ford pickup truck.
You can pick up trucks.
I'm very strong.
Shut the fuck.
I could
Jordan,
lift up
do you
two
just
of
curse,
them.
young man? That's 50 cents in the swear jar.
Aw, come on, Mom.
Actually, we don't have a swear jar. We have a
Really
beatboxing
didn't-
jar.
Man, you didn't put
Oh,
him
we
in
do have
trouble.
sorry, the beatboxing jar.
Hey, Jordan, do a quick beatbox.
Yeah, we're low on cash. That's $1. That's
We're
$1.
strapped on cash. I can't tell if he's beatboxing or what's happening.
He's eating something.
He ate
I'm
his
eating.
dog.
Oh, my God.
Alright. It's almost an hour and 10 minutes in, so it's about time for us to wrap stuff up. So,
Really? For reals?
yeah.
Oh, wheelsies.
For realsies? But I love doing this. We can't stop doing this.
Alright, Joe, we can go a little longer.
No, we can stop here.
We can go on a little long.
We can stop here. We're stopping.
Yeah, Jordan, stop, sit.
No.
Why would he be walking? He already ate
Jordan,
the dog.
sit down. Jordan, sit down.
Yeah, he ate the dog. He became the dog.
Yeah, you are what you eat. Morphs
No.
in the burger.
I didn't eat a morbid.
I'm-
I didn't eat
Then
morbid.
why-
puppies.
I could eat a morb.
I've had a grasshopper before.
That's your animorph.
You
sell
are
it.
what you
Okay, we
eat.
Finally,
That's strange. I don't remember eating a legend. I'm sorry. I don't remember eating a bad bitch.
You are what you eat? I'm sorry. I don't remember eating a nuclear bomb.
I don't remember eating Hercules, but you know.
I don't remember eating multiple body cells.
I don't
I
remember
don't
eating.
remember eating a carrot.
Health.
I don't remember eating.
I don't remember eating human flesh.
I don't remember assimilating.
You guys remember how like Hannibal Lecter is the only person that could actually be a human because you are what you eat?
I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people who ate human flesh before.
Well, they probably like were like a child once and ate stuff then. So. Alright, let's wrap this up. It's an hour and 11
Okay.
minutes in.
I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please
Oh, well,
comment,
you're
like,
welcome.
and subscribe. And if you enjoyed, new episodes every Friday, kinda. And this has been Five Guys and Jordan.